Good morning, friends. Welcome to Take Two for this Thursday, the 1st of August. My goodness, we're starting a new month, aren't we? 2019. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad you decided to come along for the ride this morning. You know, it's such another beautiful day here in beautiful southeast Alabama, and the birds are chirping. Everything is blooming. Just have a look around. Just see. It's just so beautiful. Look at this. Look how beautiful. It's just so nice out here. What a great day to just sit, read the Word of God, have some coffee, and just take some time to meditate and pray. You know, I've been doing this series. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Tomorrow I'll be wrapping it up with part 10. This is part 9. A few of my favorite things in no particular order. 10 random things I selected that I hope have you thinking and reflecting. Today's part 9 of this series is time alone with God, or prayer, however you want to refer to it. I love to pray. I love that friends out there will come to me and say, I have a request. Could you pray for this for me? Or maybe they'll just come to mind. Or maybe a situation is at hand and I'm just praying for God's best and for me to understand what God's best is. And then as I seek His face, as I pray, as I go and press into the kingdom of heaven to try to get some answers, then maybe a verse will come to mind and I'll just start reading what the Lord has for me in this book. And He always has answers. You know, it's interesting because the Word of God is like the greatest handbook we could ever have. Every answer to every question you ever have in this world is right here in this book. It may not be the answer you want to hear, but it's in there. Absolutely love my time alone with God. And it's interesting because you could have your time alone with God in a room filled with people, or you could just be all by yourself. Wherever you are, when you close your eyes and you just ask Him to be in your presence, He's with you. Because you know why? It says in His Word, I will never leave you, I'll never forsake you. And He's true to His Word. And somebody said to me one time, if you feel far from God, if you ever feel that way, ask yourself the question, which one of you moved away? Time alone with God. That is one, absolutely, of my top 10 favorite things. Prayer, pressing in, being in His presence, reading His Word. But you know why? Because the number one thing in my book, of course, and it supersedes these 10 random things that I've had with you these last 2 weeks. The number one thing, of course, is my relationship with the Lord and my faith. So, there you go. That's number 9 of one of my favorite things in no particular order. Very random. Anyway, I'm going to encourage you today to go be a blessing to somebody today. You might end up being the only one who is. And let me just say this. Sorry about these gnats this morning. Let me just say this. If you know somebody who can be encouraged, who could be prayed for, somebody that you know has a prayer request and just needs prayer for something, just say, hey, how can I pray for you today? And when you pray, you'll be that blessing, okay? And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeannie Sigler, JeannieSigler. Hit that subscribe button. And then, of course, great music, great programming. WRMZ.org. Hit that listen button. Okay, I'm going to hit the Word, and I'm going to pray a little bit more and spend that precious golden time alone with the Lord. And let me just say this. When you spend that time alone, you never know what wonderful, precious jewels are going to come at the end of your time or during your time. Something you could carry with you for the rest of the day. I love you. I'll see y'all tomorrow for my Unsung Hero of the Week and my conclusion to my 10 things, my 10 favorite things, 10 random favorite things. Tomorrow will be the conclusion. Have a good one, everybody. I love you. Bye-bye.